patriarchy is to point out the cognitive dissonance of it all. In this scene, Ariana asks the $1 million question that's gonna cut through all of the revisionist history when the boys come back from Casa. Where do you feel before the boys left to Casa? And the answers were extremely revealing. Notice how differently the women described versus how the men were describing their relationships when they were in Casa. For example, KC, who has spent the entire season trying to gaslight Anaya about the fact that she has nothing to worry about and that she's not a second choice and that he's locked in with her, etc., etc. He says about their relationship in Casa is she's a question mark. That's not how she was describing their relationship. She said, I'm very happy with Casey. I just don't feel like we see eye to eye on everything. Sincere, sharing a bed with someone and kissing up on them that first night when that's explicitly the thing that he promised Melanie he wouldn't do anymore. When Melanie had said it's a whole new chapter for us, this could be the best we've ever been. Which is like a vastly different situation than what Sincere is describing. Kenzie said, I thought we were stronger. That was the second time we chose each other. And within at Casa, Corbin literally says, I'm kicking Kenzie to the fucking curb. The way that the men are moving in Casa is they're trying to find justifications for their actions, for the fact that they are basically ready to throw their connections out the window. The same connections that they spent weeks nurturing and trying to bring to a healthy level and trying to convince these women that everything's good, you have nothing to worry about, no, I don't want to explore, I'm locked in with you, etc. But the question of where do you think your relationship stood before you left? Now we're not talking about what the men claimed they were feeling. Now we're talking about what they were actively communicating to their partners before they left. These women thought that they were
entire cast of Nemo, if I could. Shit is not.
The Leos are warming up.
You want a pro drinking tip from someone that drinks a little way too much? If you want to stay skinny, you should drink vodka seltzer and a lot of lime.